up, you guys? Gabriel Writer here, PGA Tour Driven. PGA Tour Driven state of mind. Your state of mind creates your state of results. What's going on? Today's video, we're going to discuss success journals and triggers, what they are, and how you can apply them to your game to improve. I'll show you guys a few swings. You guys just follow me for a few holes, for a few shots. You know, listen to me talk. I have a very soothing voice, actually. Very soothing. Give me all your money. Harry Potter, the boy who lives comes to die. Real G out there, you know? No. Being a little kooky. Okay, so let's hit some balls and we'll get started on today. See if I can help you with your game.
Black out on them, go off in the zone. Zone out. Zone out. Zone out. Zone out. Black out on them. Black out on them. Here I stand. Black out on them. Black out on them, go off in the zone. Okay, I'm in here, so what's up now? In zone like touchdowns. Can't be and I'm just out and I won't move like tough crowds. 7 years I done stuck out, got death threats, pushed out. But how they supposed to hurt a man that's been dead since 05? Beat dropping, I'm going in. Preach so hard that you know it's him. He fills me up and then he pulls my go underneath the skin.
Alright, you guys, so what is a trigger? So a trigger is something, for the context that we're using it in golf, is a physical act that stimulates something emotionally and mentally. You know, in school they taught you about that one scientist guy, you know, I'm not much of a school person, who, you know, every time he rang a bell, he fed his dog. Rang a bell, fed his dog, rang a bell. Every day he would ring a bell first and feed his dog. And so his dog, you know, every time he heard that bell, he knew it was time to eat. And then one day, you know, the scientist rang the bell and he didn't feed the dog, but the dog was slobbering because it was a trigger. That bell was a trigger to let the dog know it was time to eat. And even though there was no food there, the dog was slobbering because he was conditioned that he was normally going to get food when the bell rang, so he was slobbering. Now in golf, we need to develop triggers. Now, why is a trigger beneficial for our golf games? And I would say because, you know, sometimes we're starting off around bogey, or bogey double, and we need to get ourselves mentally back into the round, other than let the round go or kind of give up or go, oh, this is going to be a bad day, you know. So what usually you do is whenever you do a trigger whenever you hit a good shot. So if you pure an iron or you make a 10-foot putt or a 20-foot putt, you do a trigger. And a trigger is like a physical act. You can do just a little fist pump. You could, you know, maybe touch your cap if you wear a hat. You could, you know, pound, you know, tap your wrist. You could do anything really. You could wipe your ass. Like you could just be like, oh, I hit a good shot and wipe your ass. That's kind of weird. I wouldn't do that, but you could do anything. Maybe touch your ear, you know, just real quick. And so the next time you're playing a bad round, or you're getting a little off, and you get back in the zone, you can kind of pump yourself up. Because what happens is every time you hit a good shot and you do like a little fist pump, the idea is that if you do it enough times, you do that fist pump, and it's going to bring back those good feelings, those good thoughts, those good memories of all those good shots you've hit. So it'll help you be like, come on, Gabe, come on. Let's get back into it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you hit a lot of good shots, you could do it again. And so a trigger is just to help bring back those good feelings, those good memories when you need them. You know, so that's what I think a good trigger's for. And I also think it's like a little rewarding when you do it. When you hit a good shot, it's kind of like, hey, you did a good shot. And so doing a physical act is kind of a little bit of a reward for yourself, a little pat on your back type to say. And they say behavior that is recognized and rewarded is often repeated. So it's just kind of like, hey, good shot, Gabe. You know, it's just something simple. It's not flamboyant. It's not like, booyah, you know, in people's face. It's just something for you personally, you know what I'm saying? So that's a trigger. I would suggest you use it, try it out, and let me know how it works for you. Alright, you guys, so what is a success journal? You know, success journal, I have a little pen and paper right here. You can use a pad and paper. You can use even your phones. You know, we got smartphones. You can just use it in a note section on part of your phone. Basically, it's just to help you, you know, only be focusing on your good shots, kind of like TRIGGR. So, you know, you can just put the date, you know, March 29th, 2012. and you can just write down every good shot you hit that day. Like I just pured a 6-iron for about 175. I can just put 9th hole, 6-iron, 175, pure and flush, center of the club face, 15 feet right of the pin. Something that you can feel good about, something you're proud of. Made 10-foot putt with left to righter with a foot of break. Kind of hard stuff, and it makes you feel good because somebody like me, I was hitting the ball so bad for a few years that I started playing in tournaments, and I would literally be in a tournament, I would see out of bounds left, and I would be like, dude, you've hooked it so many times left, don't hook it left. And you can't play golf like that. I would even be standing over an iron shot, and there's a lake in front of the green. I would be, and I would have flashbacks of me hitting chunk toes because that was like my miss. And I had to like say stuff like, no fear, just believe, man. Like, just be confident. Like, I had to overcome that stuff. So I do stuff like this, just to help me focus more on my good shots. I mean, that way, it's like I'm seeing myself as a better golfer. And golf is a lot about, your subconscious, your conscious, and your self-perception of yourself, and all those being congruent. What you consciously think about yourself, your actual ability, and then how you see yourself as a golfer. So I used to say, I see myself as a bad ball striker. Now I kind of be like, well, dang, I hit that good 6-iron, made that good putt, hit that great wedge shot, and I'm pretty, I'm getting better. I'm in a lot more better shots. I'm focusing more on my swing and the process, and my weaknesses, and these just help, build you up, man. I can't really explain it, but I really do think this stuff works, and just helps you, be more confident, over other players, because you know how many good shots you actually hit. So that's a success journal. You guys can use your phones, pen and paper. I suggest you try to do it if you have problems with your self-perception of yourself, of what kind of ball striker or player you are. I think it'll really help.
Dog, I'm on it, to the praise of his glory, homie. I'ma get it in or what I could have been before him, I'm hungry.
Cause I got tunnel vision, yeah, I'm focused on the light. He's with me, can't see a thing, cause I'm focused on the Christ. You can try to kill me, but you can't hurt me. You can bring whoever you want. You'll never break me, won't penetrate. Once I get off in my zone,